Hot topics shaping our city and nation. We want to hear from you.
The president is aware that we have a security problem here.
I don't know which area you stay in Lagos. There is no light again. No. These investors, I don't know hearing that there is no light in Nigeria.
Whether somebody loots or somebody will not loot, a lot of things will happen.
Why is Tinubu doing this to us?
Join Kofi Bartels for engaging debates, expert insights, and your voice at the heart of every discussion. Don't just listen, participate. Tune in and be part of the conversation. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right. I must confess my my feeling, in these, so-called ember months, as they call them, is to give as much time as I can, to you, our listeners, to have your say, because of the how will I put it now, the difficulty you have been facing with, adverts, which of course is not our fault. We have, to pay our bills. We have to pay salaries and keep the station running, especially in these times. Those who know when I say in these times, so please bear with us. So I'm going to do that. This means that occasionally, we'll have, just throw the lines open and allow listeners comment on hot topics without really having a guest here. As we have precious little time, because of commercial commitments. Commitments is very important. It's very important. All right. So today is the same. Had planned to do a review of Professor Josh Amopitan's legal brief. Read the whole thing for you, because remember, on Monday we had a guest. No, on Friday last week, we had a guest who came on the program to talk about the document that they authored, the report that took several years, to compile, and exposed some details of, insecurity and, killings in the northern part of the country. They called it Nigeria's silent slaughter, genocide in Nigeria, and the implications for the international community. And we had Josh Amopitan's legal opinion on page 30. It's a very deep document. I didn't. It's 350 pages, if I'm mistaken. And so it wasn't easy for me to read it within one day, the entire thing. But that legal opinion has since, legal brief has since, become a topic of national discourse. With some persons even saying that the president should review the appointment of INEC chairman, because then he was an INEC chairman. All right. So that's that. I will take time to look at it, but for now, I just want to give our listeners a chance to comment on the hot topic of the day and the moment, which is between Nigerian military and the government. When it comes to enforcement of laws or government going about its business, does a soldier, a naval rating, a naval officer, a military man, have a duty, a right, to block the public officer, no matter who is involved? Okay? And so many comments have come in, more are coming, we're expecting more. You can go to our Facebook page. You'll see the post from the lead this morning, and you can drop a comment there. We also have a live stream, okay, right here. So you can also drop your comments on the live stream. This is just a last minute turnaround, trust me, because I just came back on and I saw so many messages here, that just my spirit has told me, let me just go back to that. All right. You all know what happened. I don't know if I need to go back and play the whole thing again for you, but maybe I'll just play a bit of it, and then for those who do not know, for some reason, the background story, I might just go back to the background story again. But this is the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory in a heated exchange with some naval officers or naval personnel, let me say, who sort of blocked him from accessing a facility, a piece of land, an area, let me say, in Abuja. Please listen.
Document you have no document. Bring the document.
You have documents and everything has
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm the minister. Yes, you cannot tell me. You cannot tell me. We cannot continue to add in this impurity. Where the approval even to people. You cannot continue this way. This country cannot continue along this line. How can that man at his level, even if he has a problem, he cannot reach me and say, look, I'm sorry. See what I have. You will send soldiers to intimidate who? We are all from this country. And this is government. You cannot be higher than any government. You cannot be carrying gun to intimidate people to not to do their work. Let me tell you, if not government chief of defense staff who spoke to me now, you could have killed everybody here. No problem. I'm not one of those that they can intimidate.
On the contrary,
and do my job.
We are not intimidating anybody.
That's what you're doing.
The civilian, the engineer mobilized to site, and then staff or workers of SCDA look at this.
No, listen now. That is the problem.
Them. And that was when the admiral gave the order.
He cannot give order against government.
Because the papers are complete, and he said submit them.
Are you the one? Listen, you know the problem you have. Are you the one that will say paper? What will show me that you are, first of all, show me that government gave you this place. Two, show me that you have an approval to build what you are building. It has nothing to do with I'm a vice admiral, I'm a lieutenant general. That is nothing. We must work according to law. We must work according to law.
So that is initial exchange. The minister, asking the naval personnel, on what authority are you stopping me from accessing this property? And he says we have our papers. And the minister says you don't have any document. There can be no order that is above government. And of course, he says you must work according to law. You must work according to what? To law. That's something I want you to mark. Very important.
Yes.
So you? No, anybody don't tell like this. Don't tell like this. Don't you try this. I tell you. Don't tell like this. Don't tell me this. You're fine. I'm one of the wife. I'm one of the I'm one of the husband. I'm more than you. Look at you. Don't interrupt me. Who are you? Who are you?
So while the whole thing was going on, there was an escalation. The minister can be seen trying to douse tensions. He even pulled his one of his DSS details back. The minister was the one actually trying to douse the tensions. Whilst those on his entourage were engaged in heated argument, he was the one trying to douse tension. So I want to listen to the point where the minister's, one of his security detail or an entourage, I think there's a DSS operative, may have gotten too close to one of the soldiers with a weapon. Maybe he was getting an altercation with the guy, and the minister had to accost his DSS detail not to touch the soldier, not to engage him, to stay back.
Stop this here. Don't stop this.
How do I face him? How do I face him? This is not professional. It's not professional. You can't be facing the minister with this thing. It's okay.
And I think at this point, the minister had placed a call to maybe the chief of defense staff or minister of defense or someone he mentioned. And after speaking on the phone with the person, handed the phone over to the naval personnel there, the officer there. Whilst the officer was speaking to the person on the phone, from what it seems, the security attaché or the security details attached to the minister confronted one of the naval officers there and told the naval personnel, asking, why are you pointing a gun at a minister? And this is unprofessional. You know, it is unprofessional. This was after the minister pulled his detail back, you know, and it just shows another example of interagency tension. It's not the first time it's happening. But listen.
It's okay. Stop this here. Stop this.
So I mean, I watched from yesterday. I watched up to the point even where I saw the minister pulling his DSS detail back from getting too close to the soldier, and the DSS minister, he's facing you with a gun, and the minister said, "Go back, my friend, leave him, go back." You know, so that was what I saw initially. I have to play it again.
Just stop this here. Stop this. How do I address him? This is not professional. It's not professional. You can't be facing the minister.
So at a point, the special forces personnel attached to the minister's entourage went and pushed the soldier. That's the one, not the officer, but the personnel holding the weapon. Of course, saying, how am I pointing it at him? How am I pointing it at him?
It's okay.
And then they engage in a heated action, pushing each other. So this is the DSS versus the soldiers. All right. My brothers, this is something that you can't even script. Anyway, and that is where things got heated, with the minister trying to douse the tensions and all that before he lost his cool. At some point, he lost his cool. I don't have time. Let's just take a thought here on the entire situation. My word. 99.3.
Mba from Elasa.
All right.
Kofi?
Yeah, Mba, who's right?
Please.
Who's right?
Please, my question is this, please. You are a journalist. The international community are seeing what is playing in Nigeria. I mean, in a capital city, in a capital of a country, how a minister, an army, or Navy officer was back in Tulsa. Tomorrow, Israel will see what is happening in Nigeria. I want to intervene. People will rise and wiggle their mouths because they are benefiting from corrupt government. Tomorrow, Russia will rise, want to intervene in Nigeria because Nigeria has become a lawless country. Sorry to use the word. By what we are seeing as a citizen. And tomorrow, those who are benefiting from the government will rise, wiggle their mouth against them. You see the way the Nigeria are turning to a lawless country.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate calling in. So was Lieutenant A.M. Yerima right, to follow the orders of that 3-star general, like he said? Or was the minister, and he's right? 99.3.
Hello, good morning, Kofi.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the message man. Kofi, what we see is a total disgrace. When people are honest to themselves, the title of demigods, or when you see people, I don't want to use the word in my head so that it doesn't sound unfriendly to the air, but I think all the things Wike has been doing because of the fact that he gets away with it. And he believes, in as much as he's not being called to order, people that you
Mechanman. I asked the question, in this scenario, who was doing the right thing and who was doing the wrong thing? You give me a history lesson and telling me in this scenario, I don't want to go too far. Who was doing the right thing and who was doing the wrong thing, and what can we learn from that?
Wike was wrong. Based on the capacity of his position as a minister, he's not supposed to be seen in a regular environment. He's supposed to send people who will represent the government. So if this thing we are watching now happens, I think somebody will call him that this thing is happening. A call through him to the people he sent might calm down the situation. But for somebody like him to constitute nuisance is unacceptable to a nation. It's a total embarrassment and a shameful act. Okay,
so he was not, as a minister, he's not meant to be seen in such an environment doing his, and then he's also considered a nuisance. 99.3.
Good morning. My name is Iwara Modonot. Most of the time, our politicians have exhibited stubborn traits in their dealings with the society and the world at large, and they have mistaken that to political wisdom. As a minister, if I should have authority to command respect and even fear, not like badly fear, due to my position and my association with the president. And with that, if I approach an officer who is doing his job just as I have my escort, expecting them to do their jobs, I should then address the matter to their superior. But now you have elevated the superior's status by your attitude, because when you are angry with a madman for being angry, it makes two madmen. Right. I'm not proud of the FC minister's behavior. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your time. Appreciate calling. I have Kingsley. Kingsley, 99.3. Yeah, Kingsley, your name, your location, sorry, and your contribution.
I'm calling from Lagos Island. My contribution is that I would say two wrongs don't make a right. Yes. If you listen to the minister very well, he said that he sent his boys to go there. Yeah. They went there, and after going there, the military men did not allow them to go in. So they now informed him himself, he wanted to go there to know what is happening. And the military man, he's only acting on, I would say, both of them are wrong, because he's only acting based on instruction. If you know the order of the military, once they give them order, they will follow the order. And it's just like loyalty to them. So I would say the both of them are wrong. The minister ought to have made a call directly to maybe the CDS even before going there, and everything will be sorted out. He's not supposed to even be there in the first place. He's not supposed to be there. You are far ahead of this person in terms of ranking. You don't need to use your power. That's one problem we have in Nigeria. We always like to use our power to.
So are you saying that the minister was not wrong, or the soldier was wrong, but the minister?
Both of them are wrong.
Hold on,
both of them are wrong.
Yeah, I'm coming. But the minister was also wrong to have been there.
Yes.
Okay, so hold on. So it's his own crime is that he went there.
His own crime
hold on. His own crime is that he went there to tell the soldier he was wrong. That the soldier was wrong. His crime is that he need to, he don't even need to be there to even. Hold on. Let me understand you, my brother.
Yes.
How was the soldier wrong?
The soldier was wrong in the first place because that place is not his point of duty. His duty is to protect the nation, not to protect a plot of land. That's the first place. We do things lawlessly in Nigeria. That the soldier is not supposed to be there in the first place.
Okay, but
that's my own point.
But if the minister went there to enforce or to do his job, you're saying the soldier was wrong to be there. He should not have been there. And you're now saying the minister was wrong to also go there. How? I mean, because he's higher. What if he wants? Hold on, sir. Yeah. So if he decides to bring himself low, like let's say for instance now, Governor Sanwo-Olu say he wants to go and clean a gutter somewhere.
Yeah.
What is my business with that?
I don't get you.
He's a staff of the FCT, isn't he?
He is the staff of the SCT, yeah.
Okay, and now he went there to tell the soldier, I'm here to do my job. You are wrong. You are also saying the soldier is wrong. But now you're also saying the minister was wrong to do his job.
Try to understand me. I'm telling you that the both of them are wrong. Because the soldier don't have a business being there. And the work of the minister is not to enforce the law. There's every means to communicate your point by trying to reach out to the CDS even without being there. Look at even when he made the call to the CDS and gave the guy answered the call and was like he's obeying the last order. That's what I'm trying to let you know, that the both of them are wrong.
I get you. So we live in a country where Nigerians will endorse impunity if they don't like you. Impunity against you. If they do not like you, Nigerians will endorse it simply because, yes, it's impunity. Yes, we disagree with it, but we don't like you. So that impunity, we are giving it a pass mark. It happened in the case of Bobrisky. And I said it on this microphone that we should be careful.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Mummy, what is 3 + 1 + 1?
5.
So what's 4 + 1?
That's 5 school days of nourishing Ovaltine multi-chocolate goodness.
Yummy!
Buy the special Ovaltine pack with 4 sachets and 1 free for every school day. That's not all. Ovaltine is enriched with calcium, vitamin B12, and malt to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
Meet Tolu. She moves at the speed of life, and so does her bank.
With First Mobile by First Bank, I send money in seconds.
And with the new biometrics feature, Tolu signs up faster using just her BVN and face recognition. Safe, secure, and super quick.
Plus, I get instant virtual cards for safe shopping online.
Be like Tolu. Bank on the go. Download the First Mobile app today on the Apple and Google Play stores. First Bank. You first.
You love sharing Coke. Now, Coke wants to share something with you. Buy a Coke bottle with a name, slang, or nickname. Scan the QR code, enter the code under the cap, and you can win your slice of 250 million naira. That's right. From basic to eat girl, your next Coke might be your ticket to soft life. So, why are you still here? Grab yours now. Share a Coke. Share the vibe. Win the cash. Approved by FCCPC. Terms and conditions apply.
Mom's love is pure. She does. Mom's special jollof puts a smile on your face. Mom's yummy fries cheers you up. Mom tastes too. Nourishes the family. Golden Terra oil. Golden Terra oil. Golden Terra oil. Golden Terra soya oil.
Golden Terra oil helps mom pour her love in the tasty, nourishing meals she cooks for her family. Golden Terra oil. Pour pure love.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, Mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks, we're clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though, school is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Whether you're buying smoky jollof from your favorite spot in Ikeja, shopping online for your latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, or click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe.
From Danfo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
Unstoppable you, fueling your vitality the whole day through. Embrace each challenge with renewed might. With Supermalt, your performance takes flight.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
tasty food is worth living for. Worried about your oil every time you enjoy your favorite meal? Introducing Golden Terra Smart Balance Oil. Smart Balance Rice Bran Oil is rich in gamma oryzanol. Several studies suggest that gamma oryzanol may contribute to the reduction of bad cholesterol. Golden Terra Smart Balance Oil. Good food, no worries.
Attention Lagos! Get ready to have fun at the 11th edition of ARM Run for the Future 10K Marathon on the 15th of November 2025. Join us at Muri Okwala Park, Victoria Island for a day packed with fun, fitness, and family bonding. Whether you're a seasoned runner or just want to enjoy the vibe, this event is for everyone. It's bigger, it's better, and filled with more fun than ever before. Bring your loved ones, your energy, and your enthusiasm. There's something for everyone. More prizes, more giveaways, and unforgettable moments await you. Rush now to rftf.arm.com.ng to register and secure your spot. Proudly supported by our partners Nivea, iFitness, ARM1, Puma, Biggie Water, and Pocari Sweat.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
The only detergent that keeps me bright and fresh. Mana bata lokaci a wurin wanki. Viva mafi inganci. Ito da sakwa hidin na tinyo mere Viva. Chiri Viva. Maswa koko atowo relu yo Viva. Viva, oh Viva. Viva, some Viva. Obu mwiche Viva. Omero Viva titila. Viva, oh Viva. Viva, some Viva. Obu mwiche Viva. Omero Viva titila. Viva, oh Viva. Viva, some Viva. Obu mwiche Viva. I love my Viva forever.
Viva Plus Detergent, a quality cleaning powder from Aspira.
This is where it all connects, all in one place.
Federal government says it is winning the war on terrorism.
Our president is there. This promise will never come to pass.
He feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money.
Most of us don't even know the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. If everybody die, which voice is going to speak?
Yes, and Wike is one of the major actors in the demise of the PDP.
Getting judge fit in Nigerian court is not possible.
The news, conversation, information, and more. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is not professional. It's not professional. You can't be pressing the minister of this. It's okay.
So after the minister pulled his DSF's detail back and asked him, why are you getting close to the soldier, maybe almost pushing him, he said, but he's facing him with a gun. And the soldier replied, which I'm not. How am I facing him with a gun? And that was when it escalated, when the special forces personnel attached to the minister's detail went and pushed the soldier back. That's when the thing escalated. And of course, one of them could be heard saying, "You are my junior." And when he was pushed, the soldiers pushed back, and somehow the minister was caught up in all of that. He was also pushed back. So he started like as being sort of like a peacemaker, and then it escalated, and that's when he said some things that I don't agree with, which a lot of Nigerians have not do not agree with. Some very strong words, which he shouldn't have uttered.
So you are trying to blackmail. Policemen don't give notice.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Order matters. I'm an officer. Take to orders.
So what? You're higher than who? Than me.
I'm an officer. Take to orders.
To order that you take illegal order.
Mr. General.
Okay.
You can't say no. That means
You can never develop this property. I will not allow it.
No problem, sir.
You are
I'm only acting on my
if
orders.
you want to kill everybody, kill everybody.
We will not kill
You
anybody,
cannot.
sir. We will not. We will not kill anybody.
You put yourself in trouble.
We will not.
My friend,
you see,
what is that?
You cannot shut me up. You cannot shut me up. You are my senior. You cannot even talk when I'm I've been talking and policemen will be talking. You are taking with
Because you're an officer. Nobody does that.
We did not carry anybody.
The man took that. We will not allow doing what you take on officer. And then you to carry land.
Sir, everything was acquired legally.
Will you stop
and
that?
you get the.
Will you stop that?
I'm an officer. I have integrity.
Shut up, your man. Go
I will
outside.
not shut up.
Will you get out?
I won't shut up. Sir, I'm a
I
professional
was in
officer.
school. You're not in school.
Sir, you can't shut
Will
me
you
up.
keep quiet?
Okay, let's take some of your thoughts right there. It's a hot topic, and different people for mostly against the minister and for the soldier, but some for in between. Like the last caller had a back and forth with said both were wrong, and some are saying no, the soldiers were wrong, and naval personnel were wrong. This young officer is Lieutenant A.M. Yarima. Some have tried to draw a relationship between him and a former army spokesman, Brigadier General Mohammed M. Yarima, retired. Now it's not confirmed if he's a son or relative, but that's what some people are insinuating. All right, now personally, what I think about this is that in 1999, Nigerians actually had a referendum on whether they want the military in civilian life or not. Now, I have an enormous amount of respect for servicemen, enormous, really. I'm telling you, as military, I have enormous respect for them because they do what nobody else will do. I speak to retired officers a lot, and they tell me their tales of what they go through, both reported and unreported. Most of it not reported. And it's increased the level of respect I have for them. For servicemen, the level of respect. Okay, but there's a reason why Nigerians decided we've had enough of a military and civilian life. We want them to focus on their core mandate, which is to protect the territorial integrity of this country. And in a democracy, I really always will frown on personally seeing soldiers in civilian life. Now, not their fault, like the new service chief said, and the chief of defense staff, I think it was, who said during his Senate confirmation hearing, that we need to invest more in our police to ensure that you have the soldiers focusing more on their commanding. But in this case, even if the police were fully equipped and we had enough policemen in the country, I doubt that they would have been, used in such a situation because the persons involved are of military. In fact, you have media aid to the minister of the Federal Capital Territory claiming or alleging that a former chief of naval staff, who I will not mention here, ordered these personnel, these Navy personnel, to be deployed to that piece of land in Abuja. Okay, so it's a case of I have the power, to do this, so I will do it. Now, was he wrong? You tell me. Was he right? You tell me. Does he have the documents? I don't know. But the minister is saying there are no documents. Okay. Now, if he has the documents, what is the right thing to do? I think that the right thing to do? As a former chief of naval staff, you're not fighting a war. Instead of deploying these soldiers who are needed to protect Nigeria's territorial integrity to a civil matter, is to approach the court. Now, if you tell me that the minister should be the one to go to court, okay, what is he going to say? That I was working, going around my daily activities as minister, inspecting sites for demolition and all that, and some soldiers blocked me and I ran to the court. Wike is not that kind of guy. He's not that. That's not him. He won't back down. He won't back down. Right then he will address the matter. Okay. Now, of course, I disagree with the words that were used against the soldier, especially in this time when everywhere is, everybody's they're frilled nerves. But I always frown at the deployment of soldiers, even police, to civil matters. I've seen it. I've been a victim, and therefore my spirit does not welcome it. I'll tell you a story. I was doing a morning program on a radio station somewhere in Port Harcourt, and at that time I'd left Nigeria and I was on my way to do my show, and I passed by on my street someone who I saw like 2 police pickup vans, and there were people fighting and shouting, and there was something going on. I said, I don't have time. I just moved, and then I saw someone from inside the van calling me, Kofi Bartels. So I screeched to a halt, reverse, and I saw someone I couldn't recognize him, and he shouted his name. It's me. He shouted his name, and I realized it was one of my listeners who normally calls my program when I was on info, and when I moved to this other station, he used to call a lot, just like we have maybe Mr. Mba now. And I said, I saw him, his shirt was almost torn. He was wearing nika. It looked like he's been in a fight. What happened? And before I could find out what happened, the police shot in the air. These guys were a tactical squad, and then they drove off. And I saw some women trying to drag the car. They were not even dressed well, just tying wrapper. One was carrying a baby. And then one was rolling on the floor when the policeman drove off crying. What happened? So I said, Madam, what's going on? She said, that's my husband. Someone started explaining to me that he was rolling on the floor. She was not even dressed. He just went tying a wrapper, barefoot. So you had the young man's wife, you had his sister-in-law, and their baby. What happened? They said someone in the compound. There was some issue, compound matter about maybe was it a leaking tap or something like that, and they accosted the person, because of the compound rules that they need to fix something, in their own part of the compound. And the person was upset and had a boyfriend who knew 1 or 2 people in the police, and called them to come and teach these people a lesson. And they came with a full 2 vans full of fully armed police tactical squad personnel. And they dragged this guy out of his house at around 7 a.m. and they dragged him away. And the wife was pleading, what has he done? Dragged him away. And people face these things every day in the country. And that day I didn't go to work. I called them and said, put me on the air. And I presented my program from my car. Now, we didn't know where they took this guy to. Whether they had shot him, whether they had killed him. We kept going from police station to police station, tactical formation to tactical, looking for him. We called everybody. Some other listeners even came and joined us in the convoy. We're going around. And I was doing the program from my phone in my car. And people were calling, like, where is this guy? What happened to him? We ended up locating him with the help of the human rights community in Rivers State at the CID, state headquarters. We got there, we saw the guy behind bars with criminals, with hardened criminals behind bars. And we have to start pleading, calling here, there. And I've worked and reported on several such cases. Even me. I could have been killed by SARS. I was taken, because I saw a young man being beaten and dragged, and, I thought as a journalist, from a safety stance, started doing my own documentation, and they almost killed me. And dragged me, put me in handcuffs with some criminals they caught, threw me in detention in SARS and beat the hell out of me. I was lucky. I was lucky. What I saw, and they just told me they were about to waste me. They told me. So what I'm saying is this. It's a long story, right? Personally, I will never stand for impunity from security agencies using your power. I have, like I said, I have enormous respect for servicemen, you know. But let civil matters be handled in a civil manner. That's my view. I don't want to see people, deploying police with guns in civil matters and deploying, soldiers with guns, the DSS, civil defense. And I want to tell Nigerians, be careful what you praise, what you support, what you permit in a case of someone you may not like Bobrisky. I said it here. Because who knows who will be next tomorrow? Let's judge each matter on its merit. And politicians have not covered themselves in glory. I know. They haven't. But we need to have a better way of addressing these issues. I don't know who's wrong, who's right, who has the documents or not. I can't say. So I won't label him. That's why I'm not calling anybody's name here. Okay. So I think for me that is worrying. That's my own angle, and you're entitled to yours. And also to disagree with me if you want. 99.3.
Hello, good morning.
Your name, location, and contribution, please.
Hello, good morning.
99.3, your name, location, and contribution.
Yeah, good morning. Rotimi from Ikoyi.
Okay, Rotimi, your line is not clear. Network issue, please call back. 99.3, your name, location, and contribution.
Good morning, Kofi.
Yes, please go on.
You just spoke my mind. The minister said something about impunity. And that's what I never say the minister was right. But impunity, why will you bring a soldier to if they have all their documents? I don't think they need to bring those military men to watch over their workers. That's the impunity the minister is talking about. And that's what we should be talking about. Not because we love APC or we don't love APC. So because most of the callers, because they are not in agreement with the government, that's why they're just saying the minister is wrong, the minister is wrong. The minister is doing his work.
Thank you. Let me pick another call. All right? Another call. Thank you very much for your time. 99.3.
Hello, good morning.
Your name, location, and contribution.
Yes, my name is Austin Abo. I'm calling from Lekki Phase 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to quickly talk about Wike.
Yeah, go on.
Confrontation with Newton and Yerima in FCT yesterday. Yes. So, in my opinion, I am going to fault Wike for what happened yesterday. Wike may have done his findings, and I'm very sure he knows the owner of that property. And he knows that it's not a small person that owns that property. There is a way you go about those things. You can use the court, you can use other means to reach out to the owner of that property. Then the owner of that property may not even need to come to your office.
Okay, thank you so very kindly. Let's pick some more calls. I appreciate the time. 99.3, name, location, and contribution, please.
Yeah, good morning. I am Pastor Fine, speaking from Agbara. You see, the problem with Wike is that he's been a kind of notorious, but whichever way it is, what he would have done is to call from his office, not going there, not confronting the junior office, not making an embarrassment of himself. He called the person, they interact, unless he has an issue with the person, with the officer that owns that place. If he has an issue, then you wouldn't want to talk to him. Otherwise, he had the decision to talk to him directly from phone or send a delegate.
Okay.
Not going there himself to make a show of whatever it is to himself.
Thank you very much. Okay. 99.3. Oh, can you hear me, please?
Hello.
Please, male listeners should stop calling the female line. Please.
Yeah, hello, good morning, Kofi.
Yes, your name, location, and contribution.
You see what happened yesterday.
Your name, location, and contribution.
Yeah. My name is Big Shoe from Lekki.
Big Shoe. All right, Big Shoe, please go.
Yes, my first caller.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you. You see what happened yesterday? You see everybody comment on say Wike or this that. Navy, their life is just like police. If it's an army, we will not talk about Wike matter. We will see people massacre for that on the ground there. Because that shut up, they are stupid. It's very, very important to any man, a soldier. A soldier. I am telling you, if they are taking, some people taking this in very light. If it is a soldier, something could have happened that yesterday.
All right, thank you.
This one is naval. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for your time. I think that's where I will agree with you. You know that also we need to respect each other, no matter who you are. You know, as a Nigerian, you respect the person, especially a serviceman. 99.3.
Yeah, good morning, Kofi.
Welcome.
My name is Max. I'm calling from Ikoyi. You see, on the matter on ground, Wike is 100% very wrong. Very, very wrong. You don't behave like a tout as a minister under a normal under a normal society. Somebody like Wike should not be anywhere near power. He's power drunk. What are you doing there? You are the minister of FCT, more like the governor. You should give yourself some respect. If you heard that the people you sent somewhere were driven back by military men, that's steps to take. That's steps to take. You just basically ask for who is the owner of the property, who owns it. Put a call across to that person. You used to go to the right sources. You don't go there yourself. You just shut self to go and display that you have power. What can he? Excuse me. What can he do there?
With your short self,
Let me talk, Kofi. What power does he have with his own?
Please,
what I'm trying to tell you, listen now.
Yeah, but your time is up anyway.
What I'm trying to say is, what power does he have physically?
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate the calling. 99.3, please.
Yeah, Engineer Ekundayo from Ikorodu.
Fantastic.
My comment is as follows. Between Wike and the young army naval officer who is on the line of duty. That's my argument.
Okay.
Wike is on his line of duty as the FCT minister. The young officer is not on his line of duty. Okay? So that is the basis. The only thing that I fought Wike for is his utterance. But judging it from what happened yesterday, Wike is on his line of duty. And if you have been in Abuja before, everything about land in Abuja is a very, very sensitive issue.
All right, thank you.
Now,
thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your time. All right, let's pick another call here. 99.3, name, location, and contribution. 99.3, name, location, and contribution.
Yes, good morning.
99.3, your name, location, and contribution, please.
Good morning. My name is Akin Soji calling from Bagada.
Okay.
Can I go ahead, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, I fought Wike 100%. Okay, 100%. The reason why I'm saying 100% is that the military personnel cannot break his order because there is a chain of command. I believe Wike will have communicated with the boss. Since he wasn't the one that gave the order to the military personnel, as such, an order cannot be given to the personnel on site. If you watch the video very well.
So I want to ask you, this thing of order, it seems is like an unbreakable thing. Oh? So if I order you now to go and do what you shouldn't do, and then someone comes and says
you obey the last order.
No. But the argument is not about whether military obeyed. Hold on, sir. Big fallacy. The argument is not about whether military obeys last order or not.
Yeah.
The argument is, like the last caller said, who was on the right path and who was on the wrong path.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Like, I'm not a soldier. I don't know about your order. Who gave you an order? And if you come here and say you shoot me,
the military guy is not there by himself. someone ordered him. That is what I'm trying to say here. He's not the owner.
But the minister is also going about his responsibility. So who is in charge of FCT?
I am not faulting the.
Who is in charge of FCT? Can an officer give an order that they should block Sanwo-Olu from accessing Victoria Island?
The personnel on site is not the one at fault. That's what I'm saying. Someone ordered him there. He has a superior officer that ordered him there.
But the minister is not in the military. That's not his business. His business is to access the site.
Same guy cannot take order from Wike because he's not the one that ordered him there. But
Wike is not involved in that chain of command. He's not involved in that.
Yeah, so
as far as he's concerned, the soldier should be in the barracks.
But Wike
not where he is.
But he spoke with the CDS. He spoke with the CDS. He's not in the command, but he spoke with the CDS. And the CDS spoke with
So who is breaking the law here? Who is breaking the law in this instance? Who is breaking the law?
Wike should have communicated.
No, I asked you a question now, Oga. Who is breaking the law?
The personnel on site is not breaking the law. Is ordered there.
Under which law? Under which law?
More talk, news, and sports after this.
How do we make our cooking come alive? Oh, for that tasty meal where you like, oh, I mean, you want cook food to impress, so
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.